Kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball.
Digging in now, Ian Happ. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second. Digging in to try it again, Norman Matthews.
Third baseman, Norman.
Here comes the 0-1. Shot here out toward short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. The ground to the right side. Reined in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Smokies lead it 12-3. Now at the plate, Matt Skoll. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Smoked on the ground up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Tennessee Smokies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Carlos Nieve claims the win out of the pen, his first. Irving Silva allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. At the plate, Charles Harris. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Harris.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do.
Now batting, Matt Skoll, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Skoll.
Hit on the ground out to short. Harris has it. And that's the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact.
Digging in, Phil Yastrzemski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Definitely tried to elevate the...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Skoll. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rob Jordan. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Birmingham leads this thing 6-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Koch. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Ryan
Tilson on at first,
Koch.
Nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there,
out.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Harris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Come on, go, 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 go.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Stepping up now, Francisco Cabral.
Now
he's
batting,
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Francisco.
2 out with the man at
Cabral.
first. To the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in once again, Mark Regan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here it comes on 1-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Digging in, Matt Skoll. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Goal.
Hard liner, but picked up air-handed for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So step that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times,
now
call for desperate measures.
Alejandro.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Koch settles under it near second. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Standing in, Mark Zagunis. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Mark Zagunis.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Coming to the plate again, Charles Harris, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Striding into the box, Francisco Cabral.
Left fielder, Francisco.
The 1-2. Slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rolando Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the... Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. At the plate, Alan Allegri. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Third baseman, Alan Allegri.
Hit on the ground out to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied.
Settling in now, Matt Skoll. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Matt Skoll.
Hard hit ball to short. Harris comes up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on one base. So a big moment in the ball game here. Charles Harris, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Nice.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Mark Zagunis. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Mark Zagunis.
1-2. Here it is. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cabral ranging back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and coming to the plate now, Ryan Koch.
Batting, second baseman, Ryan Koch.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. In on it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a skate, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Tennessee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Richie Stewart earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chu Sung records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Drive home safely.
It's time for baseball now as the show's
Ladies
tour
and
of the minors
gentlemen,
continues with a
your
stop in the Southern League.
Birmingham
Coming up, we've got a good
Barons.
matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies. Patrick Stewart will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all
Batting
3 of his
second,
pitches.
the
If he
shortstop,
has them all working
Charles
and uses them properly,
Harris.
he has a chance to be very effective.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Check your outfielders
Hey, Dan,
now.
this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the
Batting
road than they
third,
do at home.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Slowly hit to
Come on,
first.
come on,
I
come
don't
on,
think
come
they
on,
can
come on,
get
come
two.
on, come on.
There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. At the plate, Norman Matthews
Batting
is back
ninth,
in the starting
the
lineup for
second
this one
baseman,
after sitting out last
Norman
night's game.
Matthews.
1-1,
To the left side. And there's one down now. Striding in once again,
Leadoff for
Charles
Tennessee.
Harris. He
The
reached on a
shortstop,
single in his first try.
Charles
Hey, we're still in the
Harris.
early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his...
Stepping in, Charles
Now
Harris. Already
The
2 for
shortstop.
2. He'll look to add on right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So striding in, Francisco Cabral.
the left
He'll try to
fielder,
follow up the double in his
Francisco
last at-bat with another big hit
Cabral.
right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double.
Two,
With a man on
two,
first
two.
right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in, Norman Matthews.
Now
0
batting,
for 1
second
for him here
baseman.
in this one.
Norman Matthews.
Two,
This is
two,
on the
two.
ground is short. Could be 2. And that's the second out. So the lineup flips over and
Now
digging in,
batting,
Alan
third baseman,
Allegri. He comes in
Alan
1 for 2 with that home
Allegri.
run he hit earlier. He's set. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Harris. One. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Charles Harris.
Leading off for Tennessee, the shortstop, Charles Harris.
He's set and the pitch.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Drive
Find the
snagged
ball.
on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Norman Matthews. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Norman Matthews.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1-1.
Pulled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, and especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be.
Into the
Goal.
grounded to short. Backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Charles Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Cordova moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alan Allegri. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he reaches up and tomahawks this to short. Up on the backhand. And there's out number 2. Ready now, Charles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Harris.
Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Farron scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Alberto Castro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chu Sung wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
The game's future stars are on
Ladies and
display
gentlemen,
as minor league baseball comes your way on the
Birmingham
show. Should be a good one here
Barons.
this afternoon between the Tennessee Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. The Smokies find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next.
Play ball.
In now, Charles Harris, an absolute
second.
hitting machine
The
right
shortstop.
now. He's already added
Charles
9 base hits to his
Harris.
season total in this series alone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand,
Way to
big
square it up. Good
donut,
job.
0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Next will be the designated hitter, Rob Jordan. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
Jordan.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Cox blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
The pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie
Leading up
Cordova.
for the
He drove
Barons.
in 2 with a double
The
in his
left
last
fielder.
at-bat.
We're up by a boatload early on in this one.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense, right?
Striding in, Charles
Now
Harris.
batting.
He singled
The
his
shortstop.
last time up.
Yeah,
Charles
guys, still the only hit in this
Harris.
game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So a runner at first with 1 out now,
The center
and that'll
fielder,
bring up the
number 8,
former first rounder and
Ian
Pittsburgh area
Happ.
native Ian Happ. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro
The batter.
Chavez. Comes
The
into
left
this
fielder,
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Alejandro
ball game.
Chavez.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Ready once again, Charles
Now
Harris.
batting.
Already 2 for
The
2.
shortstop.
He'll look to add on right here.
Harris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the
Now
box,
batting.
Charles Harris. He's 2 for
Charles.
3 thus far.
Harris.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single
The
of the
center
game,
fielder,
D-Row.
number 8,
3 for 4.
Ian
Not a bad game.
Happ.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie
The left fielder,
Cordova.
number
He's
34.
doubled and singled in 4
Ozzie
at-bats in this contest.
Cordova.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and
A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gavin Cronin will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go.
You're out. He's out.
So striding forward now, Charles Harris. He
The
did his
shortstop.
part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Runners on the move for second. Now he'll step off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Ready for another chance? Charles Harris. He reached on a single in his first try.
Harris.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking
on just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Now in the box, Dwayne Rose. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dwayne Rose.
Here comes the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Charles Harris. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Harris.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Martinez takes it in, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now at the plate, Bartolo Armas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard. Harris fields it cleanly. Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Smokies are on top, 3-2. Now at the plate, Charles Harris. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way.
Harris.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Smokies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Gavin Cronin takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Welcome to MLB. So digging in now, Charles Harris. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Avalos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Alexis Baladares, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Into the
Leading
box
off
now,
for the
Charles
Smokies,
Harris. He
the
successfully
shortstop,
laid down a sac
Charles
bunt in his last plate
Harris.
appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in to try it again. Number 2.
Now
Runner
batting.
in scoring position
Number
with
2.
2 gone. 2 quick strikes, and now the
1-1-1.
rounded slowly to the left side. Harris is right there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality
batting,
pitches, and that
the
was a
first base,
really good pitch.
Ryan
And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits,
and
no
gentlemen,
errors, and 2
your
men
attention,
left
please.
on. Jamie
Now pitching
Enriquez
for Jackson.
answers the call from the
Number
pen here
1,
in the 4th as they didn't
Jamie
get the outing they were hoping for from their
Enriquez.
starter. Now at the plate, Charles
Leading
Harris
up for the
comes into this
Smokies,
at-bat 0 for
the
1 in the ball
shortstop.
game.
Even though they're up by a boatload
Harris.
early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Herrera is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Leading off the inning, John Herrera,
Leading
and
off
they'll
for
need him to get something
the right
going
fielder.
here.
This one doesn't
God.
look good so far. Down by load as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the-
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2.
Digging in now, Charles
Now
Harris.
batting,
He flew
shortstop,
out in his last at-bat
Charles
from the stretch.
Harris.
Bunt attempt here as he gets
come on,
this
baby.
one
You're up,
down.
you're up.
Only chance is a bare hand in time. At the plate, Charles
Now
Harris.
batting, the shortstop, Charles Harris.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Chavez aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that'll get down
right,
for
stand
what
up,
should
stand up,
be
stand
extra
up.
bases. Chavez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he is out at third.
So credit.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
12-6 the final tally
Time
here.
of the ball
The
game.
Tennessee
3 hours
Smokies
and
posted a
59 minutes.
3-run first to propel them to the win. It's time for baseball now as the
And
show's
now,
tour of the digging in, Charles Harris.
Batting
He's
second.
3 for 7 in
The
the series
shortstop.
coming in.
Charles Harris.
Hit high and deep out to left. Baladares racing back and just short of a home run. He'll be held to a single with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a
Batting
great
third.
job of getting
The
it in
center
quickly
fielder.
and probably does a
Ian.
good job holding him to a single.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Batting fourth. The
So
third
now
baseman.
it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ron Willard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. Now batting, number 2. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher.
Number 2.
Round to short. Harris move. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Brian Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Brian Martinez.
The ground out to short. To his left. And there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, John Herrera. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Harris. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again, number 2. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
1-1.
Roller out to short. Harris is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat.
Digging in, Charles Harris.
The shortstop, Charles Harris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, Baladares. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Stepping up now, Dwayne Rose.
Third baseman, Dwayne Rose.
1-1 to short. Harris ranges to his. And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Mauricio Avalos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
1-1.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Charles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Charles Harris.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the condition. Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
Generals, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors.
The game's future stars. Standing in, Charles Harris. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this? Striding into the box, Charles Harris. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Settling in now, Charles Harris. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time. And at the plate, Brian Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set, and the 0-1.
2-2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Coming to the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach in to wave his arms.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
Yes, relay, 4.
And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now. At the plate, Charles Harris. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Balladares will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Mauricio Avalos. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder.
The 1-1.
Mauricio Avalos.
1-1-1.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, number 2, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
1-1.
Ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Charles Harris. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball.
Making his way to the plate, Charles Harris. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he will make the play out there, and there are
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Jackson Generals put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Yohan Lopez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Please drive home safely.
The stars of tomorrow. John.
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Mark Zagunis. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in, Doyle Gill. 10 RBIs already for him in the series, having picked up 6 base hits. Hit on right here, on the back. There's one.
That's an out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Stepping in, Alexis Baladares, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit ball to short.
1-1-1.
Harris is there. The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first. Stepping up to the plate, Charles Harris. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Attaboy, way to get on the sack. Check the outfielders here.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, Charles Harris. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Shortstop, Charles Harris.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Avalos is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Fred Knight. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-2.
1-1-1.
Up to middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. In now, Charles Harris.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Harris.
Liner towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Elmo Bush claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on.
Let's play ball. 3 out. Full 4. Take your base. You're out.
Coming to the plate now, Charles Harris. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Harris.
First pitch on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Kell comes up with it, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Charles Harris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this lead.
Ready now, Charles Harris, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Sacrifice attempt here. A spin and a throw. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Alex Blandino. The 1-1. Hit to short. Harris takes it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Ready once again, Charles Harris.
Now batting, shortstop, Charles Harris.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Arias is in pursuit, and no one will track it down.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand to second for one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Ron Willard in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Lookouts lead it 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Armando Arias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 pitch. Ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern Lookouts and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Emilio Hernandez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Charles Harris.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vernon Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harris left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a solid 1 hit.
Scooped up. Oh, what a play at second. The second for 1. He beat it out. So striding forward now, Charles Harris comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And there's their first hit of the game.
Check the outfielders now. See where they're at.
Ready for another chance. Alejandro Chavez. He got on. On top of one, it was a ground out victim last time. 0-2, here it comes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Now in the box, Armando Arias.
Right fielder, Armando Arias.
Here now the 2-2. On a line to short. Throwing behind the runner, not in time. Stepping into the box, Charles Harris. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
All right, you're here.
The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in, Alex Blandino.
The batter,
1 out, nobody on.
Second baseman, Alex Blandino.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Harris has on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Charles Harris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line to the right side. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. Tying run headed home. Now the relay home. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Lookouts came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Number 49 claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Time of the ball game.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Number 39, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The center fielder, Ian.
Oh, and they've got him picked off.
All right, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
Ball's there, and he is out at third. Now at the plate, Carlos Ramirez, and their runners at the corners
The center
now.
fielder, Carlos.
Working for the punch out and the off. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So digging in now, Charles Harris. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Center fielder, number 8, Ian.
A 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Stepping into the box, Mark Segunas.
The
He's
batter,
0 for 1 after
the right
grounding
fielder,
out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Segunas.
The 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Into the box now, Doyle
Now
Gill.
batting,
0 for
first
1 for him
baseman.
here in this one.
Doyle Gill.
The 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he is in there. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Trying to pick things up where he
Now
left
batting,
off, Charles
shortstop,
Harris. He
Charles
doubled earlier and carries a 2 for
Harris.
2 line into this appearance. First pitch here is
Find the
softly
ball,
hit
find the
down
ball,
the
find the
line to
ball.
third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. And he is out on the tag. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. So coming to the
Now
plate,
batting,
Curtis
the
Weller.
third
He's
baseman,
singled in 2 trips to the
Curtis
plate thus far.
Weller.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Charles Harris.
Leading off
He's
for the
looking to go
Smokies,
4 for 4
the
with a base
shortstop,
hit right here.
Charles Harris.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's
Now
his
batting,
ability to use
center
the whole
fielder,
field. That's what's made the
Ian.
difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in to try it again, Mark
Now
Segunas.
batting, right
He got on
fielder,
top of one and was a
Mark
ground out victim last time.
Segunas.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And now the runner's trying for 3rd. And now the tag is applied over at 3rd, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness. Digging in now, Freddie Kell.
The first baseman, number 21, Freddie Kell.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back in.
Now back to the top
Now
of the
batting,
lineup. Stepping
right
in,
fielder,
Armando Arias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully the system, especially now, he's got to bear down. This spot has to put the ball in play.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So a big spot here,
Now
and
batting,
stepping in,
left
Timothy
fielder,
Ford, as he'll hit with the
Timothy
go-ahead run at 3rd
Ford.
and 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Harris. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And the go-ahead run will score from 3rd as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it is.
At the plate, Charles
batting,
Harris. He'll
the
go to work on
shortstop,
getting that tying run
Charles
home from 2nd.
Harris.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. skied into very shallow right. Arias moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Kell. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in, Charles Harris. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Charles Harris.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the back.
Hold it here. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a ball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. Everything, or this guy will abuse him. He'll start.
And they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but...
Now at the plate, Alex Blandino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Blandino.
The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Harris. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Quintana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Timothy Ford earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Ford.
To short. Harris is up with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in once again, Charles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Harris.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. On the season, Harris is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on one base. Digging in, Charles Harris.
The shortstop, Charles Harris.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And a second run is across. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game. The tag, and he is out at third. And with
now batting, second baseman, Miguel Perez.
ground out to short. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late, as he can't recover in time. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1. To the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, the catcher, Curtis Weller.
Shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 tonight. Tennessee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Runs on 4.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the line. So stepping in, Charles Harris. And he comes in already with 10 hits in the series alone. So he's about as dangerous as they come right now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ramirez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Steve Conrad. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Steve Conrad.
Line, but and there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Curtis Weller. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Weller.
1-1-1.
On the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Standing in, Charles Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Charles Harris.
He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramirez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no run. At the plate, Timothy Ford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the line, that's a base hit. Settling in now, Charles Harris.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Harris.
Line drive to center field. Ramirez is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Timothy Ford. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Timothy Ford.
1-1-1.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle in.
So here now's the pitcher, Chris Volpe.
The pitcher, Chris Volpe.
Down towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Charles
Now batting,
Harris.
shortstop, Charles Harris.
From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw won't get him. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there. Probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Chattanooga took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Volpe gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jackson Stevens.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.